Winter. It's a season of many delights, but generally riding a motorcycle isn't one of them, and it was mid-March before the roads were in a condition that I thought it was safe enough and warm enough riding to make some sense. But after a winter of snowshoeing and sitting behind a keyboard, getting out on the Brever was truly a delight. The back roads were still icebound, so I stuck to the paved roads. But there's magic in riding along between the snowbanks. It feels adventurous, even if it isn't. I was taking a break from some serious work in the garage. Over the winter my Eldorado's engine had been rebuilt, and I'd been spending a bit of time getting the engine shoehorned back into the frame. Getting it back wasn't too much of a struggle, but refitting the gearbox, the drive shaft, the swinging arm and all the other pieces takes some time. By early April most of the snow had gone, and the Eldorado was back together. Time to take that first nervous test run. Would everything be working properly? Would it be reliable and robust? There was only one way to find out. Yup, everything seems back to normal. Time for a longer test. Bike back together and sounding right. All packed and ready to hit the road. But where? Oh yes, of course. That big, wonderful island off the east coast. Newfoundland. I made 2 videos of my Newfoundland trip, so I won't repeat them here. Links are in the video description, so please take a look. Everything everybody says about Newfoundland is true. The incredible rocky shoreline, the hospitable people, the empty roads, the wildlife, the vast areas of wilderness, the attractive shoreline villages. I love it. But don't take my word for it, see for yourselves. One of my great delights is to combine riding with hiking, this time to Silent Lake Provincial Park. It was about a 300-kilometer ride to get there, and then the same distance home. Yeah, as you can probably see from my face, I am pretty beaten up. Only 15 kilometers, but buggy and hot. Still, the ride home was a delight, the Brever rolling along magnificently. I'm not a great fan of heat, so my riding tends to diminish during the hottest days of June and July. I did get out for some local spins on the Brever and the Eldorado, but much of my attention was focused on getting the new-to-me motor Guzzi Quota put back together and ready for some exploits. I did post a video about reviving the Quota, so I'll add a link in the description below. Of course, once you've got a new bike in the garage, it's useless just sitting there looking pretty. So I headed west on an 11-day, 8,000-kilometer shakedown trip to see how the bike would fare. As is my tradition, I posted a video of this trip, and once again, a link is in the description. You might think that with the adventure-style Quota in the garage, I'd use it whenever I wanted to head down a narrow gravel road. It's the logical choice. But I've found that if I see a road that interests me, I'm likely to investigate, no matter what I'm riding. That's how I ended up hustling the Suzuki Bergman 650 down this enjoyable little back road to the north of the Madawaska River, and exploring some of the network of gravel tracks closer to home. If you don't let your preconceptions and prejudices get in the way, all kinds of two-wheeled vehicles can be fun in the most unexpected ways. Sometimes you don't need to ride thousands of kilometers from home in order to have an enjoyable ride. In September and October I spent many happy days exploring local backroads. Ever since I discovered that it was possible to ride a two-wheeled vehicle on unpaved surfaces, I've been enjoying this kind of riding. I'm not fast. I don't take risks, but I derive a particular pleasure from the extra level of focus and concentration that riding on unpredictable surfaces entails. It seems that unpleasant conditions started early this year. Early in November I was able to revisit some back roads in central northern Ontario that form part of the Timber Trail ADV loop. Nice riding this. Quiet roads and pleasant country. Made all the more enjoyable for me while riding my venerable Guzzi. It's hard to explain why riding such a clunky, old-fashioned bike can be so much fun. And I fully appreciate that for many riders who want the smooth power, capable handling, and technological excellence of modern bikes, it makes no sense at all. It's a personal thing. But once a bike weaves its way into your soul, any number of engine rebuilds and occasional roadside stoppages are worth the effort. I was able to sneak in a few more trips in early November, this one on the Quota to Prince Edward County, before the weather closed in. Now, in early December, our roads are snow and ice covered, and I'm back to stomping local trails until we get a break in the weather. Here's this year's riding totals. As always, you can find my books on Amazon and Audible. Thanks for your interest and support throughout the year. It means a lot to me.